What is going on, guys? It is Steven, your semi-comprehensive guide here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to record on your PlayStation 4 console. So there are two main ways we can record gameplay on our PlayStation 4. The first is just using the PlayStation 4's built-in recording software. So this method is great because it is free and it is just built right into the PlayStation 4, so it's really easy to use. The second method is using a capture card. So in my opinion, capture cards are a great way to step up your recording game. Capture cards allow you to record more footage, they allow you to record in higher quality, and overall they just provide a better look and feel to your recordings. So I'll be showing both methods in today's video, so if you're looking for the capture card method, skip ahead to this timestamp, but right now I'm going to show you how to record using your PlayStation 4. So the first thing we're going to want to do is change a few settings, because I'm sure 90% of you are going to want microphone audio in your broadcasts, and maybe some of you will also want a webcam. If you don't have those and you just want to see how to record, then skip ahead to this timestamp, but I'm pretty sure most of us would actually like to have our voices heard in our recordings. So to get started, head up to the settings menu, then go down to devices, then down to audio devices, and in here be sure your input device is set to the microphone you are using. And if you want to check to be sure it is working, go down to adjust microphone level, and in here you can make sure that your voice is actually being detected by your console. If it's too low, you can increase the volume. If it's too high, you can lower it using the slider, and then we can back out of here. And then if we want to add a camera into our recordings, we can go down here to PlayStation camera, and we can just adjust our PlayStation camera if we have one. And that is a thing to keep in mind with your recordings. You can only use the PlayStation camera for a video feed. Unfortunately, no other webcams will work. So if you have a PlayStation camera, you can change those settings right here. All right, so now we can back out of here, and the last few settings I'm going to change are the broadcast settings. So let's go down here to sharing and broadcasts, and in here we can set the length of the video clip. So the shortest it can be is 30 seconds, that's the default, and the longest it can be is 1 hour. So we can't go over an hour with our recordings, so keep that in mind when you are gaming. Be sure not to do anything longer than an hour, otherwise it will not be recorded. So I'm going to set it to 60 minutes, and then we go down to audio sharing settings, and here we can just be sure that this is checked. That actually includes our microphone audio into our video clips. And then if we are in a party with friends, we can also just check this box here to include the party audio. All right, so now we're all set to start our recording, so we can go back to the home screen. Now we can't actually record on our PlayStation 4 home screen. If you're wondering how I'm doing this right now, it's because I'm using a capture card. If you actually want to record using the PlayStation 4, you have to open up a game first. So I'm going to be using Rocket League for today's video, so I'm going to open it up. And once it is loaded, I'm going to get to the place where I want to start recording. So right here on the menu is fine for me. So I'm going to double press the share button on my PlayStation 4 controller, and then you'll see this icon in the upper left corner that looks like a film reel that lets us know that the recording has started. So from here we can just record as much as we want, up to an hour. If we want to, we can leave it recording until it reaches 1 hour, or we can just double press the share button again and it will stop the recording where it is. So once our recording is finished, we can immediately upload it to YouTube or Twitter by pressing the share button and then going to video clip. Here it's going to let us choose which site we want to upload to, so I'm going to choose YouTube, and in here it gives us an area where we can add a description, title, tags, stuff like that, and when we're done we can just upload the footage directly to YouTube. Now if we actually want to view the footage before we upload it, we can go back to the home screen and then go to the capture gallery, and in here just go to the game that you were recording, and it'll list all of the captures and screenshots you've taken in this game, and the most recent one should be your recording. And then we can watch our clip back, we can go through it. If we press options, it will give us some options, and we can edit the clip if we want. It will give us some basic trimming tools, so if we don't like where the video started, or we don't like how it ended, we can cut that out. We can also cut out parts in the middle using the trim tool. We can also copy the footage over to a USB storage device, so if we have editing software on another computer, we can copy it over to a flash drive or an external hard drive and then edit it over on our laptop or our PC. Just keep in mind that you'll need to format the drive with your PlayStation 4 before you can use it. I have videos on that linked down below if you would like to know how to do that. You can also delete it and get information on this clip, and if we really want to up our editing game, then we can use the Share Factory application. So I have a video on how to edit using the Share Factory linked down below, but if you don't have a laptop or computer that you can edit on, I would highly recommend using the Share Factory application. It's a great tool that's free on your PlayStation 4 that you can use to edit all of your recordings, and it provides tools that a lot of paid editing software has. So If the PS4 is all you got, then the Share Factory is a great way to edit your recordings. So that about does it for this method. Like I said, you cannot record the home screen. You can only record the game you are in. You also can't change the resolution or anything like that. It just records the gameplay at a set resolution. But other than that, this is a great way to record your gameplay just using your PlayStation 4. Now, the second method I mentioned earlier is using a capture card. Now, this is how I'm recording right now. And in my opinion, capture cards are really the way to go if you want to take your channel or your live streaming to the next level. Capture cards allow you to record every part of your console, except for those blocked off by HDCP. So you can record the home screen, any game you want, anything but applications like Netflix and Disney Plus and stuff like that. Capture cards allow you to set higher resolutions. You can record longer using capture cards. It's pretty much unlimited as long as you have enough space on your hard drive. So if you can get a capture card, they're a great way to go if you want to record gameplay at a higher quality. I personally use the Elgato game capture card. It's an older model that I have, but I do have videos down below on how to set that up and how to record and edit using Elgato's software. So I'll leave links down to them below. They're not sponsoring or anything. I just personally love their capture cards. There are other brands out there too, so I'll leave those linked down below. And each capture card is different, so I can't really show you too many settings that apply specifically on your PlayStation 4, but the one setting that is universal across all capture cards is HDCP. So like I said earlier, you cannot record Netflix or Amazon Prime or Disney Plus because obviously that would be pirating, and PlayStation does not want you to do that. So in order to allow for capture cards to be used, we have to go up to our settings menu, down to system settings, and then we need to be sure that HDCP is left unchecked. So this will allow us to record on our PlayStation using a capture card. If you're getting a black screen using your capture card, it's probably because this has been left checked. So once you've disabled this, you should be good, and you can record using your capture card. So that about does it for today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below. If you're having any issues, let me know down below, and I will try to answer any questions you have as soon as possible. Other than that, I've been Steven, your semi-comprehensive guide, and be sure to have a wonderful rest of your day.